Perfect. Perfect.
All right, everybody, what's going on? And welcome to today's edition of Swag Talk. As you can see on the screen, man, it's just a little thing I want to do. This is all for fun. Don't take this personal. Ain't no attack on nobody. And you know, if you don't want to do these little rules and suggestions, hey, that's all on you. You enjoy things how you enjoy them. But this is my show for Fandom 101, how to get the most out of going to a game, some do's and don'ts, all suggestions, you know, however you want to take it. But you know, this is something I've been thinking about doing. Finally put together some stuff with some suggestions from some folks on some things on how to make the best of your atmosphere at the games. And we're gonna get into that in a second. But before we do that, man, hit those socials: Facebook is Swag Talk, Twitter Swag Talk 76, Instagram Swag Talk. Check out the weekly schedule. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, we'll have our HBCU Top 10 and Point Spread show. Wednesday is our Week 9 preview. Thursday, Swag Smoke, live 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And Sunday, our Week 9 recap. So that lets you know everything that we got coming at you in this special video that dropped today on Monday. So sometimes we have some things coming at you like this, and sometimes we have some things also in the week. So just hit that notification bell to be alerted to when any of this drops. Like the video, share it, feel free to comment, give your thoughts on, you know, some things that you think that people should do or not do at games. Or do you just like the atmosphere as it is? That's also you know, an option. Like the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We over 1,100 on our subscribers, so we keeping on growing. So keep on hitting that button. Become a member. Hit the join button to become a member. We got a members only group chat that goes down pretty regularly. You know, we talk a lot during the game. We talk a lot during the week. We kind of got a lot of things going back and forth that don't get put on the air. So you want to be a part of that, definitely hit that join button for that. Or if you would like to just support the show without doing that, you want to make a one-time thing, you can hit the Cash App $Swag Talk to kind of donate anything to help keep the show going, man. Anything is appreciated. You know, I do this out of love, but you know, it's also nice to be able to have some help getting things going with the show and keeping things going. So with all that out the way, man, like the great Christopher Wallace said, it's rules to this stuff, a step-by-step manual and a booklet for you. That's from the 10 Crack Commandments. But like I said, I kind of butchered the quote a little bit, but you know, you get it. It's just a list of rules and suggestions, man, to kind of help you make the atmosphere better. I feel like, and this is just personal, I've heard some other people feel this way, but this is just, you know, me. Sometimes I feel like the home atmospheres aren't as great as they can be. A lot of times I hear people talk about certain atmospheres and, you know, that they're tough to play in, and they can be, but they're not always. One place I do feel like is always on point is Bragg Stadium. You know, they get on you, man. The fans are rowdy at the end of the game. They're close enough to make it difficult for your team. You know, the vet is also tough. Alcorn, Southern, you know, the whole at Grambling. You know, those are places that can be very tough, but they're not always top notch. You know, sometimes people slack, you know, depending on who they're playing, you know, depending on, you know, how they feel about the coaches and whatnot. But certain things I feel like should always be in existence if you're at a game as a fan. And we're going to kind of run through some of these. And number one, man, the basic one is something your mama taught you. And that's just, you know, being respectful, man. You representing your school. If you're at home or on the road, if you're wearing those colors, then you represent your team, you know, on the road or at home. So, you know, I mean, have fun, you know, talk, joke, you know, whatever. But, you know, don't call people out their names, man. You ain't got to curse people out to, you know, get a rise out of them. You ain't got to flip people off, man. Just, just carry yourself in a way that you would want people to come at you. So just, be open and friendly. And you never know, man. Sometimes that person sitting by you who from another school, you might connect with them, man. And, y'all might talk back and forth. And then after the game, y'all dap up and, y'all go your own way, So I feel like, man, getting the most out of what you come there for. And I'm going to give you an example for me. When we played JSU this year, man, they had a guy there with a JSU flag sitting in our section, well, a couple sections over, but in the north end zone. And man, anytime JSU did something good, he had that flag. He ran back and forth down the concourse, the walkway, whatever you want to call it. And he represented when they was down. It never really was down, but when when the game got a little iffy, he still was making noise. He still was representing for his team. And he talked with Southern people around him. He talked with the JSU people around him. He just was cool, So when we got ready to leave after the game, I walked up and I dapped him up because I was like, man, you doing a damn good job. You represent, you didn't represent the whole time. You just did your thing and you represent the school without, causing no issues or putting nobody in an uncomfortable position. So, I really like that kind of stuff. So if if I'm by you and you talking and I'm talking, and I'm always dap you up after the game when I lose because I enjoy it, man. I like to talk to people around me. I don't care if I'm on the road or at home. I like to talk to people around me, and it's fun, if you're doing it a certain way. So first and foremost, like I say, man, you represent your school home and away. You represent yourself. You represent everybody that's associated with you. So just don't be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Just carry yourself cool. Give people their personal space and know how to read the room, man. If things is chippy on the field, sometimes it's chippy in the stands. Just kind of know how to navigate that kind of stuff so you don't find yourself in no situation that's not necessary. One of those things that can flip that kind of stuff is trash talk. And like I said, I love to talk. And to me, for me, first and foremost, my first rule is football, sports related talk only, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk about, you can crack on, our coach wearing ascots and Gucci suits, and you can, crack on, what man or barking like a dog or whatever. That, that's all football stuff. Crack on the team, crack on how we played last week, crack on, how y'all gonna beat us down, and if y'all driving the ball up and down the field, keep talking about how, we can't stop y'all, or whatever, it's like, man, we beat y'all 3 times already. It's gonna be the same thing tonight, man, whatever. Just, that kind of stuff, man. To me, sports talk is all fine, man. I don't personal attacks, talking about your school, talking about the city, man, all that stuff is lame to me, and it's not really trash talk to me, man. That's just talking empty noise, man. That don't got nothing to do with the game. You know what I mean? If somebody at school having money problems, that ain't got nothing to do with the football game. If the city got issues, that ain't got nothing to do with the game, man. So keep it to the game. You can talk about how they lost to a horrible team last week. They got blowed out. We're gonna blow y'all out this week. If they on a winning streak, we about to shut that down. You got a hot quarterback, or they playing good. Or we about to make, we about to shut y'all down. About to make this thing ours. About to take over this stadium, this our house. Just stuff like that, man. Keep it to football only, man. If you can't talk sports, then sit it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to sit here and talk to you about the game, and you run over here about my school about to fall in the river. I'm not even hearing none of that. That don't got nothing to do with the game, and I'm not about to hear that. I'm not about to hear none of that. There are special exceptions made for band talk. If you're a band head or you somebody that really like that kind of stuff, if it's a rivalry type of game, man, I ain't got no problem with talking about, how we win at halftime and the game. It's funny. I didn't hear people say, "Oh, we might not be winning the game. We're going to win halftime." It's like that's fine in certain situations. I ain't really making a case for that all the time, though. So for me, that's a every once in a while thing. But if you into that kind of stuff, then they have at it. Because it can also lead to some more talking. But like I said, if your team is losing, bro, I don't even want to hear, what y'all did to us last year, or what we could have did to y'all, or what y'all could have did to us, and all of that, man. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying, man? Keep that stuff on to yourself, because that doesn't really fix anything, don't change anything. It ain't making it ain't making nobody quit talking to you now. It's probably gonna make me talk to you more, because now I can see that you ain't got nothing really to bring to the table. I'm about to just come at you. So, just keep that out of it. The one of the biggest things that I believe in, man, if you've been sitting there quiet all game and your team take the lead, bro, please do not stand up and start talking. That to me, that's one of the worst things ever. You know what I'm saying? You wait till the game almost over or the game is over. Now you want to talk, you ain't talk the all game. Like Luka Doncic said, bro, anybody can talk when you up, bro. So don't do that. You know what I mean? If you're losing and you talking, bro, I give you much respect, bro. If you can talk when your team is up or down, I'm gonna give you much respect because to me that's riding or dying with your team, bro. You know, you want to be one of the people that just, you know, if you're gonna talk, bro, you got to always talk. Don't get quiet if the team start coming back. You know, don't get quiet if things start to get a little slow for you. Even if you're not losing, some people talk a lot, and then when this game kind of ebb and flow, they want to get quiet. But no, just keep talking. Just hey, we turn the ball over, we're gonna get the ball back. You know, we're gonna keep on doing what we do. Y'all not gonna stop us. You know, y'all playing good right now, but we're gonna get this thing back together. You know, just have fun with it. You know, and just have fun. Like I said, just have fun. This is a game. You know, we all here for the same thing. We're all here to watch the game. We're all here to see our team win. So just keep it fun, keep it light, you know, keep it sports, and you're gonna have a good time, man. You know, I always enjoy going on the road and talking, man, because I always try to be around people who not about crazy stuff, you know. And a lot of times you don't get that kind of stuff unless that energy is around. So if you're a fan of the home team, it's important to make noise as much as possible. Obviously, it's tougher if your team is down. You know, sometimes you know you're not playing well. You know, you don't really want to engage, but you know, on the third downs, you really need to make noise. You know, they're not playing that third down horn for no reason, man. They want you to make noise. The team needs you to make noise. You know, if it's a big third down stop needed, man, you need to get out. You know, you need to cheer. Because as a fan, that's all you can do. That's your only avenue to impacting the game, if at all, is to cheer, man. Because your team sometimes they need that. You know, they might be on defense, might be on their heels, you know, giving up a big drive, but they need you to get behind them and help them late in the fourth quarter. You know, so just make noise. Third downs, fourth downs, your team need to get a stop. Make noise. You know, don't make as much noise when your team have the ball. You know, you want to kind of make it easier for your team to operate on offense. Make it a point to know the chants and cheers that your team has and use them at the proper times. I'm personally one of those people, man. You know, if you do it, that's fine. But I believe, as a Southern fan, I believe the defense Jags chant is for when the opponent is driving the ball down the field and the defense has to make a stop. I don't like chanting defense Jags on the first play of the game because to me that just doesn't fit. Now if that's you, that's fine. But for me, I feel like that's a cheer that should come when the team is driving on you or it's late in the fourth quarter and you need that stop to get the ball back. You know, if you're trying to win or you're trying to come back, that's to me when you need that chant. If your team got any other things, man, make a point to learn them and use them when the time is right. Don't boo your own team, man. I don't care how bad they playing. Don't boo your own team. I feel like that to me doesn't sit well, man. College sports, you know, a lot of times you have families of players there, so you want to kind of be careful of what you say about players because you don't really know who's sitting by them. Now, I'm not saying you can't say that, you know, they're not playing well or, you know, the kid dropped a big pass or whatever. You know, you can say that kind of stuff and fuss, but just kind of keep in mind that you don't know who's really around you. So, you know, if you're that type of person that just gotta, you know, say stuff, then just, you know, be wary. I'm not saying don't say nothing, just be wary that sometimes somebody might hear that and they, you know, you never know. Had an incident after a game like that. So just kind of, you know, be cool and speak your mind, but just, you know, keep it cool. Like I said, you had a game, have fun. It is not a crime to if the person next to you is standing up and cheering. Don't be that person that looking at people funny because they're making noise, man. That if somebody, you know, if a guy miss a big pass or they get a sack that they shouldn't take, if the person next to you jump up and start fussing about the play, man, just let them be, man. Don't look at them stupid like, you know, like they're somewhere that they shouldn't be doing this. So if you too cute to do that kind of stuff, then maybe, you know, this might not be the place for you. If you're just gonna be cute, man, just be cute and sit down. Don't be cute and think you need to dictate what's going on around you because that's just never gonna happen. One of the things that's a big pet peeve for me, it might not bother you, but I don't like a lot of people walking back and forth across me during the game. So if you have to get up, because I mean, every now and then, you got to go to the bathroom or you got to get to the concession stand or whatever, so you have to get up sometimes. But if you can, at all possible, don't walk when the ball is about to be snapped or if the ball is like in play. Because, you don't really want to block anybody if you would have played. Now, sometimes you can't avoid it. I mean, that's just life. Sometimes you just got to get up and go now. So if you have to, then just kind of as quick as you can, get out the way. Don't stand in front of people and talk and try to find your seats and stuff, man. To me, that's just, that just takes away from everybody else because, like, you're not even concerned about the people around you. So just, be mindful of that kind of stuff. Try your best to wear whatever color that your team suggests for the game. If it's a blue out, white out, black out, try your best to wear that because it always looks good to have a stadium full of people wearing the same thing. Doesn't always happen, and sometimes you might not have a gray shirt or you might not have a black shirt. If you're in them kind of situations, just wear whatever your team colors are. Wear your team gear anyway, because you always want to represent your team. If at all possible. Now, if you're a neutral person and you coming, to me, it's okay to go to a Southern game wearing all corn stuff. If Southern not playing all corn, because it's okay to represent your team, and especially if you beat them, then it's cool to. I mean, somebody gonna look at you funny, or they might say something, but sometimes it's cool to come in representing your team, even if they're not playing, just to let them know that you here, and you're gonna always have fun with it. But just try your best to wear team gear. Now, sometimes it's homecoming, classic, whatever, man. You want to dress to the nines. Hey, that's you. You can do that. I mean, I'm not saying you have to do it, but if you have, if you just gotta dress up, then hey, get sharp with it, bro. But for the most part, if you want people kind of like me that just wear whatever, then try your best to fit the theme of the game. A big pet peeve. This is a probably even bigger pet peeve than walking. And a lot of people in my circle, man, we talk about this a lot. It's not a good look to wear PWI gear at a SWAC game, man. Yeah, I don't like that. Like I said, I'm cool with you wearing, any HBCU gear. It could be a MEAC team, SIAC, CIAA, whatever. Tennessee State, whatever. A&T, Hampton, whatever. I'm cool with that because it's all HBCU love. But wearing PWI gear at a game it's not a good look. Coming in there with your Colorado stuff on is not a good look. It ain't that, I hate Colorado or whatever, or LSU or whoever, but it's just, to me, it's just not a good look, and that's one of the things that a lot of time we talk about in our circle. If you're on the road, remember that it's fine to have it's fine for the environment to be hostile as long as people are not being disrespectful, long as they ain't putting hands on you, throwing stuff at you, what I'm saying, calling you out your name. It's fine to be in a road environment that's not nice to you because it's not the home team job to make you comfortable. Their job is to make you uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable where you feel for your safety, but uncomfortable to the fact where you shouldn't feel like you at home. You're on the road. You're not at home. So you should, I mean, you want to feel safe. You want to feel comfortable, of course. But it's not, what I'm saying? If they loud and they talking and they this and that, then that's their home. You know what I'm saying? That's their home. You can do the same thing when they come to your place. So don't get offended if you in a hostile environment because that's what being on the road is. As long as it's, as long as you're not being put in any harm personally, or your people being put in any harm, then it's all gravy. Sometimes, I mean, I will say, if you feel like, that if you're on the road, you don't really feel super comfortable being around those people from the other team, try your best to sit in your whatever section your team has, which means most likely buying your tickets from your ticket office. Sitting with your group of fans, you need that kind of security blanket for your people. And sometimes it's cool to just be around your people. If that's you, then try your best to buy your tickets through your own ticket office, so you're going to be surrounded by the people that wear the same thing you wear. If that's something that you feel like you might need to be, need to be careful with. Talk, like I keep saying, talk, man, engage and back and forth, but just keep it light, keep it respectful, and have fun. And like I said, the main thing, and I've said it multiple times already, but the main thing is just have fun and enjoy yourself and cheer your team to victory, man. To me, and again, this is just to me, there's no better feeling than leaving a game knowing that you cheered your butt off, man. You did everything you could, and your team pulled out a victory. You know, it's always a good feeling to have that lost voice feeling from winning. Sometimes, you know, sometimes even in a close game that you lose, it's still kind of cool to be like, man, you know, I cheered my butt off. I lost my voice or whatever, you know. So just, you know, just have fun and make sure if you have a ticket to the game and you're there, go in the game. You can tailgate before, you can tailgate after. Go in the game, man. If you got a ticket, go in the game. That, you know, that I think so many people being outside, you know, and the music and stuff is going, you know, it kind of takes away from what's going on in the stadium. And then, you know, I mean, you got a ticket, you might well come in. So just, you know, those are basic things. You know, those are more suggestions. They're rules. I can't tell a grown person how to enjoy themselves. You know, some people that's not their style. You know, some people just want to go to the game, sit down and watch. That's fine. But just understand that other people are gonna get involved in the game, and however you choose to enjoy a game, that's how you choose to enjoy a game. But these are the things that I feel, you know, make for a better experience. So just, you know, like I said, we only got a few games left in the season. If you haven't been to a game yet, man, just, you know, try to keep these in mind. If you have, again, keep them in mind. If they don't apply to you, hey, it's all good. So I just wanted to do this. I had been talking about doing this for a while. I was thinking about doing it before the season started, but got sidetracked. Brought it back up on Thursday on Swac Smoke. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and put this together. So just wanted to throw that together. And, you know, y'all just, hey, keep on rocking with Swac Talk. Like I said, we got our HBCU Top 10 and Point Spread show coming tomorrow. Got our Week 9 preview coming on Wednesday. Swac Smoke live 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, and our Week 9 recap coming at you on Sunday. So with that being said, man, I'm your tour guide around the Swac, signing out, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and we'll catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.